I trained my colleague for my promotion. She got it and said, "You're not leadership material." Anika's words crush my dreams. In our Seattle tech firm, her betrayal, stealing the promotion I earned, sparks a fire in me to prove my leadership and take back control of my career. I'm Priya, 30, a software engineer in Seattle, grinding through code and self-doubt in a tech world that's mostly men. I'm diligent, my work precise, but I'm chasing more than bug fixes. I want leadership, a chance to steer projects and prove I'm more than a coder. Growing up, I watched Dad pour his heart into programming only to be passed over for promotions. I swore I'd break that cycle, but Anika's betrayal, stealing the team lead role I trained her for, has shaken my confidence. Words, "You're not leadership material," burn, but they've lit a fire. I'm here to reclaim my worth, no matter the cost. Anika's my colleague, 28, all charm and sharp ambition. She's got a smile that wins clients and a knack for twisting situations to her favor. I taught her our system's quirks, thinking we were a team, but she used my lessons to snatch my promotion. Mr. Desai, our manager, is 45, reserved, his focus on deliverables over drama. He's fair but distant, more impressed by results than loyalty, which makes him a wild card in this mess. Aisha, my mentor, is 38, a senior developer with a no-nonsense edge. She's been my guide, pushing me to own my skills, but her tough love advice, "Fight smarter, not louder," keeps me sharp and scared. Our tech firm's office in downtown Seattle is a pressure cooker. The open plan layout, glass walls, buzzing monitors, screams innovation but hides a ruthless game. Desks are battle stations, every sprint a chance to shine or crash. The city's gray skies loom outside, but inside it's all fluorescent ambition, where a single pitch can make or break you. This high-stakes world is my proving ground, amplifying my fight to stand out. Anika's betrayal thrives here, her charm masking moves that could cost me my job if I push back too hard. But it's also where I can rise, if I play my cards right. My stakes are personal, raw. That promotion was my shot to lead, to show I'm not just Dad's daughter, coding in his shadow. Anika didn't just take a title. She stole my confidence, questioning my place in this industry. Proving my leadership material means everything. My career's trajectory, my financial stability, my self-respect. Aisha's guidance keeps me focused, but fear gnaws. Lose this, and I'm back to square one, proving myself in a field that doubts women like me. I'm not naive. This office, with its coded alliances and quiet power plays, is a minefield. Seattle's tech pulse drives me, but it's Dad's old notebook of coding tips tucked in my drawer that grounds me. I'm fighting for recognition, for the chance to lead without apology. Anika's opportunism, Mr. Desai's detachment, Aisha's push. I'm done doubting. This firm, this city, is where I'll either sink or soar, and I'm betting on myself to rise. My father, Vikram, is the pulse behind my fight. He died 4 years ago, but his spirit drives me through Seattle's tech grind. A coder in the 90s, he was all grit and heart, working late nights at startups that never gave him the credit he deserved. His integrity shone brighter than any title. He'd debug a colleague's code without expecting praise, always saying, "Do what's right, Priya, not what's easy." His notebook, a worn leather thing crammed with handwritten coding tips, sits on my desk. Its faded pages, scribbled with loops and logic, are my talisman, a reminder of his perseverance. Anika's betrayal, stealing my promotion, sneering I'm not leadership material, doesn't just wound me, it insults everything Dad stood for. Vikram's encouragement shaked me. When I failed my first coding class at 16, he sat me down, his eyes steady. "Setbacks aren't the end. They're the start of something tougher," he said, handing me that notebook. He'd mark my progress in its margins, cheering every small win. That lesson fuels my resilience now, keeping me from crumbling under Aniki's opportunity. When she dismissed me, it was like she dismissed him too. His nights spent teaching me, his belief I could lead. I can't let her rewrite his legacy, or mine. His influence sharpens every move I make. With Anika, I channel Dad's calm, not snapping when she takes credit for our shared work. I think of him refusing to badmouth bosses who overlooked him, choosing skill over spite. Aisha, my mentor, sees it. She caught me flipping through the notebook during a lunch break, venting about Anika's latest jab. I told her how Dad once fixed a company's crashing system overnight, only for his manager to claim the win. "He'd tell you to outwork her, not outshout her," Aisha said, echoing his wisdom. She's right. Dad's example keeps me strategic, not reckless, even when rage bubbles. That notebook is my anchor, its weight heavier than its size. I was 20 when Dad gave it to me, right before my first internship. "Your code, your rules," he said, his smile proud. Now it's a piece of him, his loops and comments a map through this mess. Anika's betrayal mocks his sacrifices. Years of missed dinners, scraped savings for my degree, so I could rise. Her words sting because they question the path he set me on, but they also ignite me. I'm not fighting for just a title. I'm fighting for the belief he instilled. I'm enough, and I belong at the top. Dad's legacy is why this matters. When I face Anika's smirk, I feel his steady hand, urging me to stand tall. When Aisha pushes me to strategize, I hear his voice, calm but firm. My anger at Anika's theft is raw, but it's Vikram's faith that turns it into resolve. I'm his daughter, coded from his strength. That notebook, its ink smudged from my touch, reminds me who I am. I'm not just reclaiming a promotion, I'm reclaiming my place, proving Anika wrong and Dad right. One line of code, one fight, at a time. Anika's betrayal isn't a single stab, it's a slow bleed. Her sabotage is slick, woven into our daily grind at the Seattle tech firm. During a sprint review, she presents our joint feature, my code at its core, and says, "I drove the architecture." My name's barely mentioned. Later, I overhear her in the break room, telling a teammate, "I'm great at details but not a big picture leader." She's planting seeds, eroding my credibility, all while smiling like we're friends. When I confront her, she shrugs, voice smooth. "It's just the game, Priya. Step up or step aside." Her justification twists my anger. She's not just stealing, she's rewriting my worth. The office is a pressure cooker, every cubicle a stage for ambition. Anika's moves thrive in this chaos, her charm masking her cuts. Aisha, my mentor, sees through it. Over coffee, she's blunt. "Document everything," Priya beat her with proof, not feelings. Her tough love sharpens me, but it's daunting. She's warning me to play chess in a snake pit. Mr. Desai, our manager, is no help. He's all about metrics, barely glancing up when I hint at Anika's credit grabbing. "Focus on deliverables," he says, eyes on his screen. His distance leaves me exposed, amplifying my fear that I'm fading into the background, just another coder in a sea of egos. I'm furious, but Dad's notebook, its coding tips a lifeline, keeps me grounded. I don't lash out. Instead, I'm meticulous, logging every commit, screenshotting emails where I led planning. My Google Drive is a fortress of evidence. Meeting notes, code reviews, my name on every key decision. It's disciplined, almost obsessive, but it's survival. I'm revealing my strength, methodical, focused, but fear claws at me. If I push too hard, Anika could spin me as the problem, and Mr. Desai might bench me to avoid drama. The thought of losing my job, my rent money, my place in this industry haunts me. I'm fighting to be seen, but the risk of being sidelined is real. These early battles are building to something bigger. Anika's not just after my promotion. She's reshaping the team's perception, framing me as a worker bee, not a queen. Yesterday, she forgot to loop me into a client email, then blamed me when Mr. Desai asked why I wasn't prepped. The team's starting to buy her narrative. I catch their hesitant glances. Aisha's advice keeps me sharp, but Mr. Desai's detachment is a warning. Results trump loyalty. The office's open plan hum, keyboards clicking, whispers circling, mirrors the tension coiling inside me. Every slight from Anika, every missed chance to shine, foreshadows a war for recognition, for fairness. Dad's notebook sits open, his neat script urging me on. Not just saving my career, I'm saving his belief in me. Anika thinks I'll fold, but she's misread me. Aisha's strategizing, the team's whispers, the office's relentless pace. They're pushing me toward a breaking point. I'm scared, but Dad taught me fear's a signal, not a stop sign. This isn't just about a title. It's about proving I'm the leader Anika says I'm not, in a workplace that's as brutal as it is bright. The fight's coming, and I'm coding my way to the front. The Seattle tech firm's conference room looms like a coliseum, and tomorrow's team presentation is my arena. It's a pitch for a game-changing cloud project, and Anika's gunning to cement her stolen team lead role. She's orchestrated this to dazzle the execs, her ambition a spotlight to outshine me. I'm prepping, not for applause, but for battle. My laptop's open, slides polished, evidence lock, commit. Aisha's words burn, "Own this, Priya, or she buries you." Dad's notebook sits beside me. Its coding tips my war plan. I'm ready, but my pulse races. This pitch could make or break my career. Anika's escalating, her claws out. At today's dry run, she cut me off mid-sentence, dismissing my scaling solution. "Priya's ideas are solid for execution, but they lack vision," she said, smiling at the team. Her jab echoed her "not leadership material" sneer, landing like a public slap. Mr. Desai nodded, oblivious, while teammates shifted, buying her narrative. She's framing me as a grunt, not a leader. Her charm a weapon in this open-plan jungle. I clench my jaw, staying silent, but her words sting, fueling my resolve. She thinks she's won, but she's just handed me a stage. Humiliation burns, hot and sharp, but I channel it. I can't afford to crack, not with my job, my future, on the line. I'm focused, replaying my pitch, every slide a brick in my case. Aisha slipped me a tip. An exec, Ms. Chen, values data over flash. I've tweaked my slides, packing them with metrics. If I nail this, I expose her and reclaim my path. If I falter, her lie sticks, and I'm sidelined, my leadership dreams dust. The office's cutthroat vibe is a crucible. Anika's dismissal wasn't just personal, it was strategic, a move to lock in her role before I could fight back. Mr. Desai's focus on results leaves no room for error. He'll judge the pitch, not the drama. Aisha's pushing me to shine, but warns, "Don't just win, prove you're undeniable." My stomach twists, calling out Anika risks painting me as petty, but staying quiet buries me. I think of Dad, his notebook open, his loops teaching me to solve, not sulk. I'm humiliated, but I'm not broken. This presentation is my shot to rewrite the story. The conference room waits, its long table a battlefield. Anika's ambition blinds her, but I'm wide awake. Her jabs, the team's doubts, Dad's legacy. They converge here. I'm not just pitching a project, I'm pitching me, the leader she says I'm not. The office's relentless pace, its whispered bets on who'll rise, cranks the tension. I'm scared, but Dad's voice steadies me. Setbacks are start. Tomorrow, I'm not just presenting, I'm exposing Anika's game and coding my way to the top, one slide at a time. The conference room's glass walls trap the tension like a live wire. It's the team presentation, and I'm at the long table, Anika beside me, her polished smile a mask. Execs, including Ms. Chen, watch from the head, Mr. Desai's pen tapping. My laptop's ready, slides loaded with truth, Dad's notebook tucked in my bag, Aisha's in the back, her nod a silent charge. Anika's betrayal stealing my promotion, sneering I'm not leadership material, ends here. I'm Priya, and I'm rewriting this story, fueled by a hunger for justice. Anika starts, her voice smooth, pitching our cloud project as her vision. I led the architecture, she says, flashing my slides. My code, my late nights, dressed up as hers. Miss Chen leans forward, impressed. I wait, heart pounding, Dad's words do what's right steadying me. When Anika finishes, Mr. Desai asks for input. I stand, calm but firm. I'm already moving, projecting my evidence. This project was mine, I say, voice clear. Every key feature, every scaling solution, my work. I click through commits, my name on every major push. Execs murmur, Anika shifting. She interrupts. Priya supported, but I shaped the strategy. I don't waver. Let's see the proof, I say, pulling up emails where I outlined the architecture. Anika merely CC'd. The room quiets. I show a timeline. My late-night revisions, her minimal input. I trained Anika on this system, I say, locking eyes with her. She used that to take credit and my promotion. Gasps ripple. Anika's charm cracks, her voice sharp. You're twisting this, Priya. You're not a leader. That's my cue. I open a folder. Aisha's tip in play. Here's Anika's email to a teammate, I say, projecting it. It's her, post-promotion, downplaying my role to Mr. Desai, calling me task-focused, not strategic. The execs frown. I turn to Anika. You said I'm not leadership material, but I built this project. You sold it. Lis Chen's eyes narrow, fixed on Anika, who stammers. I press, calm but lethal. Is it? I have more chat logs. Your notes taking my ideas verbatim. I paused, letting it sink in. This isn't a game. It's my work. Aisha stands, voice steady. I've seen Priya's contributions. She's the backbone here. Her support lands hard, teammates nodding, their doubts flipping. Mr. Desai's pen stops, his gaze on Anika. Ms. Chen speaks, voice crisp. Anika, explain this discrepancy. Anika flounders, it's a misunderstanding, but Ms. Chen cuts her off. Enough? Priya, you've made your case. The room shifts, exec whispering. Mr. Desai nods to me. We'll review this. Anika, step out. She leaves, head low. The doors click, deafening. By the next day, the verdict's clear. Anika's reassigned to a junior role, her promotion revoked. Mr. Desai calls me in, offering me the team lead position. You've earned it, he says, a rare warmth in his tone. Teammates who doubted me now seek my input. The office's vibe less cutthroat, more collaborative. Aisha grips my shoulder, grinning. You coded her out. I smile, Dad's notebook in my bag, his pride in my veins. This showdown rewrites me. Self-doubt's gone. I'm not just Vikram's daughter. I'm Priya, a leader who outsmarted a thief. My confidence is steel, my career a path I'm carving. The office, once a maze of traps, now feels like a space I can shape. I'm not done proving myself, but I know my worth, and I'm ready to lead, unapologetically. The conference room showdown's echoes ripple through the Seattle tech firm, and I'm stepping into a new reality. I'm Priya, the new team lead, my desk now a command center for the cloud project I fought to reclaim. Mr. Desai's hand sealed it, his rare nod signaling I'm valued, not just tolerated. Teammates who bought Anika's lies now seek my input, their hesitant smiles a fragile bridge. My reputation's restored, but the office feels like a chessboard. Trust a piece I've won but don't fully hold. Lingering glances hint at doubt. Some see me as a threat, others a wild card. I'm navigating this, my confidence steel but my guard up. Aisha's my lifeline, her grin wide as we grab coffee post-meeting. You rewrote the game, Priya, she says, her pride a spark that warms me. She's thrilled but practical, warning me to watch for resentment. You're a leader now, act like it. Her celebration grounds me, but Anika's absence is a stark shift. She's at a corner desk, her charm dulled, buried in grunt work. Her demotion's the talk of the break room, whispers trailing her like shadows. The office vibe's less predatory, more cautious. Teammates collaborate, but ambition simmers, eyes tracking who's next to rise or fall. Mr. Desai pulls me aside, his voice clipped but warm. Your evidence was airtight. We need that precision in leadership. It's the most he's ever said about my worth, and it lands deep, easing the sting of his earlier distance. But I'm not naive. His focus is still results, not loyalty. The team's dynamic is shifting, code reviews more open, ideas flowing freer. My leadership role's a beacon for junior coders, especially women, who nod at me in the halls, their respect a quiet victory. Yet, distrust lingers. Some teammates hesitate, wary of my new power or Anika's old narrative. I'm proving myself daily. My pitch is sharp, my door open, but it's a grind. Relief floods me. The promotion, the title, the chance to lead. My bank account steadier, my career no longer a tightrope, but the fight's cost haunts me. Sleepless nights, the fear of losing everything, the sting of Anika's betrayal. It's left me harder, more guarded. I think of Dad, his notebook in my drawer. Its coding tips a reminder of his integrity. He'd be proud, but he'd ask what I lost to win. Workplace loyalty's a myth here. Even Aisha's support came with her own calculus. I wonder he'll challenge me next, and it makes me wary, less open than I was. The victory's mine, but it's tempered by knowing trust is earned, not given. The office mirrors this change. The open plan buzz feels less cutthroat, more focused, but ambition's pulse never stops. My desk, once a quiet corner, now hums with purpose. I'm not just coding, I'm shaping the team, mentoring juniors, setting the tone. Dad's lessons echo, lead with truth, not ego. I'm relieved, but the cost keeps me sharp. Anika's fall, Aisha's hype, Mr. Desai's. I'm Priya, the leader I always was, ready to build something lasting in a world that's always testing. The Seattle tech firm's rhythm has shifted since my showdown with Anika, but I'm still vigilant, leading my team with precision. I'm Priya, the team lead, my desk a hub of code and strategy, Dad's notebook a quiet guide. Late Thursday, while reviewing project logs for our cloud rollout, I spot something off an email thread buried in a shared folder. It's Anika, pre-demotion, nudging a junior coder, Sam, to simplify his report to make his future look weaker than mine. Her tone's slick, promising future opportunities if he complies. It's her old playbook, manipulation, sabotage, all to climb. My jaw tightens. She's still a threat, even from her corner desk. I lean back, Dad's coding tips flashing in my mind. Solve the problem, don't curse it. Sam's new, eager, the kind of coder I was before Anika's betrayal crushed my trust. Letting this slide risks another teammate's future, another stolen chance. I can't ignore it, not after fighting for my own place. But reporting Anika again could paint me as vengeful, and Mr. Desai might tire of the drama. I text Aisha, meeting her by the coffee machine. She scans the emails, her eyes narrowing. This is Anika's pattern, she says. Take it to Desai, but be surgical. You're a leader now, act like one. Her guidance steadies me, turning my anger into focus. I march to Mr. Desai's office, evidence in hand. He's at his desk, screens glowing, his reserved demeanor unchanged. Sir, I found something concerning, I say, voice calm but firm, sliding the printed emails across. I outline Anika's attempt to undermine Sam, tying it to her past moves against me. This isn't just one incident, it's how she operates. Desai's brow furrows, scanning the pages. Aisha, who's joined us, adds, Priya's right, this hurts the team's integrity. Her support is a steel beam bolstering my case. Desai nods, crisp. I'll initiate a review of Anika's conduct. Good catch, Priya. No warmth, just respect, and that's enough. By Monday, the office buzzes. Anika's under scrutiny. Her probation tightened, a formal team review launched to audit past projects. Sam's called to HR, his relief palpable when we pass in the hall. He doesn't know I reported it, but his quick nod feels like thanks. Asa pulls me aside, smirking. You're not just leading. Anika's death stays quiet, her influence fading like a bad bug in clean code. This incident cements who I am. I'm not just Dad's daughter or Anika's rival. I'm a leader, choosing justice over silence. Reporting Anika wasn't about revenge. It was about protecting Sam, fostering a team where talent, not tricks, wins. Aisha's guidance, Desai's response, the team's new energy. They prove I'm shaping this place. Dad's notebook, its loops and logic, reminds me to build, not burn. I'm committed to fairness, even when it's hard, because that's the legacy I'm coding. I stand taller, my leadership role no longer a trial but a truth. The office, with its glass walls and humming ambition, feels like a space I'm defining. Saving Sam's work wasn't my plan, but it's my purpose prove I can lead with integrity. I'm Priya, and I'm not just here to code. I'm here to change the game, one honest line at a time. The Seattle tech firm's glass walls catch the late May light, and I'm Priya, no longer just a coder but a team lead. My leadership role a hard-won anchor. My desk hums with purpose sprint plans, mentorship notes, my team's trust. The promotion Anika stole is mine, my salary steadying my rent, my future. I'm mentoring Samir, a new coder, guiding his debugging with patience I learned from Dad. My confidence, once cracked by Anika's sneer, "You're not leadership material," is now steel, forged in every pitch, every stand. I'm not just leading, I'm building a team where fairness isn't a fluke but a foundation, and it feels like home. Anika's a ghost now, her probation a quiet hum at the office's edge. She's coding, head down, her charm muted, her influence a fading bug. The team's dynamic has shifted, more collaborative, less cutthroat. Coders share ideas in open plan huddles, their hesitance replaced by cautious respect. Aisha's my rock, her grin fierce over lunch. You've rewritten the rules, Priya, she says, her pride a mirror to my growth. She's mentoring others too, our impact a ripple. Mr. Desai, once distant, now sees me. He stops by, voice clipped but warm. Your team's output is stellar. Keep it up. His nod is a seal, affirming I'm not just a coder but a force shaping this firm. I lean back, Dad's worn notebook open, its handwritten loops a lifeline. I reflect on resilience, how it's not just surviving but thriving through betrayal's sting. Anika's sabotage, her charm, her lies, could have broken me, but I chose to rise, Dad's voice urging me on. Ambition's price is brutal. Sleepless nights, the fear of being sidelined, the loneliness of standing alone. I paid it, from documenting every slight to exposing her in that conference room. Vikram's lessons held me. Do what's right, not what's easy. His notebook, his late nights coding for a world that didn't see him, taught me to fight for my place. Not just for me, but for every coder like Samir, hungry for a fair shot. I've grown, shedding doubt like dead code. I'm not just Vikram's daughter. I'm Priya, a principled leader who outsmarted a manipulator and protected her team. Reporting Anika's attempt to sabotage Samir wasn't vengeance. It was justice. Proof I'm building a better workplace. Aisha's guidance, Desai's respect, the team's trust. They're my scaffolding, but I'm the architect. I mentor with Dad's heart, teaching Samir not just code but confidence. The way I was. The office, once a maze of traps, is now my canvas, where I paint with integrity and vision. Seattle's skyline glints outside, its tech pulse syncing with mine. Loose ends are tied. Anika's fall, my promotion, Samir's safety. Closure isn't the end, it's a launchpad. Challenges loom, new projects, new rivals, the industry's relentless grind. I'm ready, my confidence a beacon. I think of Dad, his notebook's ink smudged from my touch. He'd smile, proud I'm leading with his values. Aisha's height, Desai's nod, the team's new energy. They're my roots, grounding me for what's next. I slip the notebook into my bag, its weight a promise. Resilience isn't free, but it's mine, earned through fire. I'm not just a leader. I'm a mentor, a changemaker, coding a legacy that's Vikram's and mine. The office hums, Brooklyn's tech heart beating strong. I'm Priya, ready for every challenge, my story just beginning, written in lines of code and courage.